This is another game. We matched into him again. Me, my mate, Color Me Daddy, Owo. That's a demonic that watches Shakin as well. Shakin does like how this Shadow Hunter plays. He's not bad. He's, I think he knows of this Q Anon guy too. But then it's like the Q Anon guy is kind of like new, kind of heavy is what he says. So we just watch it full from his POV. Repositioning. Right here, I went for another off-screen stun and he wasn't able to react to it. There, you see it right there as I'm about to finish the cast. So by then it's a bit too late to react to it if you're not expecting it. Right here, I thought I had the knock on him, so I went for the ulti. Unfortunately, I did not get the knock on him and I whiffed my ulti. Yep, it happens. He also got the W on me. And he's just backing up a bit. And repositioning to not get punished too hard. Don't want to commit because Blader is just respawning right now. Able to get my stun. Damage. He went for the stab. Fortunately he couldn't get it. Yeah. So right there he went for the whirlwind blade to move past me and stagger if possible. But instead I read that and then went for the Tempest. So I caught him there. Gotta play our boys some music.
Oi, fuck you.
He wants revenge. I die here anyway by the demonic. Nice skill shot.
He's trying to stir things up. Grass.
I was trying to read initiation, but he didn't dash. Read another one, but then it wasn't able to land. Good thing here. He went for the safe option, sorta. Stun right here. And instead, I was able to roll up and then go for the stomp on Zerka's super armor. Because Zerka's super armor skills are very slow. And you can take your time to punish it. Stomp, you wanna use it when it's not like a risky situation. There's only this one guy here and he's already casting. So I just went for the stomp. I tried right here as well. I tried to punish his stomp, his get up stomp. It's one of the best ways to punish a Zerka, but because stomp has no super armor, usually when you get up, you stomp. That's not the safest, but it depends on what the other guy does. So right there, I tried to go for the full immunity transformation on the identity and knock him up at the same time. Unfortunately, I did it too early, and yeah, I got punished for it. Because I'm playing on 200 ping, I kind of have to predict when he's stomping, and I predicted too early. That's my bad. So he was able to punish me there. But he also got knocked up by my teammate. My attack speed's slow, but that's still good enough. I think I went for another skill here. Maybe Tempest. His Tempest latched onto me before mine got off. Unfortunate. I tried to go for a stomp there too. If he tried to go for like a super armor option. Good punish. Whirlwind to just finish him off. I played music again. Let's take a look at his POV. So he dashed, he stomped, he read dust, and then he saw the other guy coming. Instead of escaping, he just went for the super armor option to land on both of them. Because he already saw this guy whirlwinding. I dashed in, but then it was going bad. So I rolled out. I didn't go into like any super armors. He tried to go into me. I read his spin. And this here is, I went into a Tempest, into a falling stomp, so he couldn't roll away, even though he wasn't on cooldown. Let's quickly take a look at that again. So I went for the Tempest, into a stomp, so he couldn't roll. And they were able to continue juggling him up there too, so that was really nice. I went for the read after that, but then it wasn't in time, unfortunately. He had better attack speed, so the stomp came out quicker. And my ping read was a bit too high.
Cut, please.
But usually, see, if I was a low ping Zerka right there, those reads of other people's initiations would go off more. Instead, I'm punished by it instead. But nice catch on his part. Tried to go for a stomp into super armor. I got him, and I got the demonic there too. Really nice, good damage. I tried to escape, but I jumped into a tornado. I didn't even mention about his skill build. So what he uses different from Zerka's is this Q skill right here, which is another super armor skill instead of the Zerka Leap, which gives him more, I guess, counterplay or safe play. And when I say super armor, I mean a tier 2 super armor, so it prevents knockups and knockdowns. That's a skill right there. It's got a 2-part stab into the ground and then a stab back.
あ、ブリッツか。
And he got killed. I tried to spin up. I think I tried to Tempest too, but couldn't get in time. What did he go for? I think he went for a Tempest as well. No, he went for the dash. Yeah, so I went for the spin and the Tempest. So my Tempest probably should have landed there,
ありがとう。
but it just wasn't in time. I tried to go for the stomp. It's kind of risky going for us there because you have to make sure that when you're stomping, it isn't during any of the time when you'll get interrupted by the knockdown from the final strike. So you just got to get used to it. The animation or the timing, if it's like a good opportunity to stomp or if you should just roll away. Or go for other options. He went for a stomp. So I probably didn't have space here and I tried to A away and it has a charge up animation and he caught me while I was charging up to leave, to escape, to reposition.
Are you mad at me?
OT. Didn't get him, but I was able to punish. Oh, that was another Z right there. That was a bit too early. So I tried to read his role again here too. Like I read his role, but then my Z, my identity was mistimed again. Right there. That was unfortunate.
Wow, you
Nice
guys
double
are
kill.
so good.
Good stun on the Blader's part. And then I just came in with red dust into a final
お
strike.
いなんもなかったのかな。
And we teamworked them.
行かざるを得ないですね。
Some music. Right there, he went for the final strike. And at this point, I could have stumped to cancel his final strike. But then we also know that he has 2 teammates right behind me. So it was better to go for the earthquake wave. But his teammates could still use a hard stun on me. So they probably didn't have it up or just didn't use it in time. Yeah.
Almost.
But they got another P on me, which is nice. So the demonic there, he might have had the stun up, but instead he went for the AoE knock-up peel rather than the stun peel. A lot of damage here. He was almost able to finish off my friend Blader. And then
Wow.
went to the fire.
ブレードな。
And then they were able to kill him too.
こっちのブレード
That's close.
交換してくんねえかな、そっちのブレードと。
GG.
音楽好きじゃない。
Like music?
And yeah, right here I'm just giving him some a bit of trash talk in his Twitch chat. A few jabs about the horn playing. This is another game. They got the same team. This time instead of the other Blader, we have a Hawkeye, a Snipes. He tried to go for the super armor because he is diving a bit deep. Nice, my Tempest got him there. Mine was used first.
That fast, yeah. And if
ああ、当たってなかった。
あー
ヒットバグにしてね。
It happens. A whiff on ulti. Right here, he is just delaying his skills
ああ、当たってなかった。ヒッ
because
トバグにしてね。
let's take a look. He got the stagger after the Blader nuke, and right here, he doesn't really have any skills to continue comboing except for the dash. So what he does is he staggers, auto attacks, applies auto attacks in between for the Tempest slash the Golf, and then he was able to Tempest into like more combos, more damage, which is really nice. And another thing that was really good there for him, he was able to stomp the blader, and the blader also rolled. So that's a bug where you roll up and you get stunned, and if you can knock them down or up, it's basically a reset with them no way of escaping. Unfortunately, I'm covering for him, so even if he went for, like, let's say his Q here, which can knock up, I believe, if he's running it, the tripod, he just went for this stun to try and get me too, but I was aware of my spacing. This is where I come in to try and punish him.
아, 나 뛴다.
Unfortunate, he got stunned, and now he's just getting 2v1 manhandled. Nice catch on me there. I gave an auto attack, and then I saw the ulti coming, so instead I just dashed away
아, 땄다 이만.
and just finished him off.
안 넣으면 돼.
Nice stagger at the start of the snipe. If you can quickly catch them before they're able to get off the snipe, you can just stagger them and knock them up and stuff. Actually, I'm not sure. They might be able to end it early and just not get good damage. I'm not sure. I don't play Hawkeye. So it was I'll pick him up, stomp, and then as he's rolling, and then Hawkeye rolled up into a stun. The higher ping you have, the longer that stun lasts when you get up. So it happens to people on 0 MS as well, but it's not as punishable because once they get up, they stun for like a fraction of a second and then quickly able to move again. When that happens to you, best thing to do is just to spam super armor. Even when you like roll up and blink somewhere else, the best thing to do is spam one of your super armors so you don't get knocked down again. On the enemy screen, you'll just be like there standing. The teleport one, you'll be there just standing, waiting for nothing. But on this one, you can see the stun animation. And they were obviously able to knock him out, so they got like so much punish on that guy. Oh, actually, let's take a look at me. Oh no, actually I just got stunned there. That was my bad for not spacing enough. I actually thought I was out of the range there. He tried to knock me up, the identity there, but I rolled it. But he was able to get the red star still, which is a really nice dagger. Unfortunately, he couldn't combo into it. Let's see. I go in, he rolls, I roll now, and I read his Tempest with some super armor. And then I got his teammate peeled for him. So instead of going for damage there, he just repositions himself on top of the guy from the above, which dodges my stun, but then the Hawkeye was able to stun him from behind, so unfortunate for him. And I went for an ulti here for a double kill. Big nukes. I went for the first part of Final Strike. If he went for anything risky, that was, for me, it's medium risk, medium reward. So if I could get a knock there and waste their roll or just get more damage, that would be nice. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any knocks. But then I only used the first part of my Final Strike and then rolled away. One part of Final Strike, and then I rolled away as he tries to stomp. Unfortunately, I died anyway, so it didn't really matter much. But he just goes for the space in. For the, I guess it's safer initiation in that moment. As a Hawkeye is sniping here, it's better to... He didn't go for the dash, because if he dashes and he gets hit by the snipe because of high ping, he'll rubber band back, and then that's like a punish for no reason. So instead he goes for the space roll to dodge the snipe coming his way, and also catch the blader with it. So this is after Tempest Slash. He Tempest Slashed both of them out, but then where they landed is too far for the stomp combo to work. So usually when this happens, you go for a red dust instead of trying to go for the stomp combo to prevent rolls. It's just a Berserker tip to keep in mind. The stomp combo is really powerful on Berserker, but yes, when you can't land it, you go for the red dust instead, or whatever other options you have. He was able to catch this guy while he's retreating. Good tech chase. So, and right here, what I did here that was really good was I just walked up. Oh shit, what the hell? It's fast. No wonder. Alright, let me just... He knows I'm coming because he sees me coming, and he thinks I'm going to dash up to him and peel for my teammate. Instead of dashing, I just walk up and stun because I have this bubble right here, which is full immunity. He goes for the super armor because he's expecting a dash instead. So I just woke up and stunned. So I'm full immune there, and I was able to stomp him. But I went for the red dust. I went for the greedy red dust, and his teammate was able to peel for him.
Oh,届く。
Nice. That was a really nice stun right when his CC immunity was running out. I was going for a stun here, a 3-man stun. Well, just a stun on the enemies. But then since he had CC immunity, his bar was up here earlier, so he didn't get stunned by it. I did catch the other two, and then since I'm in the middle, I just go for the super armor option, just for damage. And I also knocked the other guy, which is nice. I also went for Tempest. It was a bit greedy. I got rolled up stun here, but didn't get punished. Red dust, miss.
Oh.
He was staggered away. Nice. I dashed through and stomped him.
全然
And then I just repositioned myself rather than
That's good.
continuing damage. So just peeling in general is fine. So I just went through, stomped, and then just left the fight rather than going in to finish off my damage, because his teammate tried to peel from in there with a hard stagger.
Oh.
Instead, I just moved away.
いや、全然いいよ。
He tried to move on me.
助けてくれてるな。
I went for the read, which was nice. Also good damage right here. And then I went for stomp because he was going for super armors.
ずっとデモニックだけ。助けてくれて。
Good damage. Stomp. He just stomped there just for slow. And it's also good as a deterrent, because going into that, it means your attack speed is slowed, your movement speed is slow, and he still has his teammates around him or close by. Some music. It's a taunt ability. Very good. Missed. I saw him dash once,
低すぎる
and then I put a final strike there just in case he jumped into me after my miss on the earthquake wave. But instead he just went for my
だ
teammates
ろグ
instead.
レード。デモニックぐらい後ろにいんだけど。
Super armor, good damage. Oh, he just
なんだ今
stopped.
ああ、長えな。
He got knocked by the wheel, unfortunate. High risk, high reward play. Because right now he has so many skills up. If he's able to get a 2-man stun on us, and there's also our blader down here. If he can get a stun on us, he's able to dish out a lot of damage. Instead, I was able to just walk up and stun, because I know that his skill won't be in time for me to get interrupted on my stun, and I know his teammates are dead. So I just walk up and stun, and I punished him instead for that. Alley-oop, good damage. And yeah, that was a high risk, high reward play, because he also did not have roll up there. So he got punished a lot. Nearly his whole
あ
HP
あ
bar.
長えな
Yeah, stomped, and then he just got damaged a ton. Very good damage.
意味がわからんね、ほんと
He tried to stomp after my thing, but I rolled out. And then we just went for the good damage there. Nice, so got some good staggers. And he went with some auto attacks to stagger me longer for his stomp to go off cooldown. And his teammate also had a good peel there. Electric peel, just in case anything happened.
初心者なんだろうな、本当に。
I went for some super armors. He's getting some good damage here. Unfortunately, bladers have so much super armor.
いやー、
It was
こ
able
の
to
マッ
finish
チ
him
ン
off
グ
there.
されると多分きついぞ、今後。
I'm just lying in front of his spawn just to get killed.
え
That there is an unfortunate time on his Z. He tried to stagger and then use Z for the immunity on the Claymore, the Hawkeye Claymore. Unfortunate, bad timing. I walked up into here and got stunned. That was my bad, just misplay. He tried to get a stagger stun, but he actually got a double stab on the final part. That Hawkeye sniping here is not a good play. But the Hawkeye does some good kiting here. He actually tried to change target instead of finishing off the Hawkeye there, because his teammate was getting killed by me. But unfortunately, that kind of backfires on him. So he was chasing the Hawkeye, and he saw he was gonna change target to me right here. And he actually did stagger me a bit, but doesn't really have anything to follow up. And he couldn't finish the Hawkeye too, unfortunately. As I guess, in hindsight, that was a bit of a throw. Because if he killed our Hawkeye, they would have won. Unfortunate. GG.
そっち行くべきだったな。いや、このブレード引いてんの多分ずっと勝てないぞ。